Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, classmates. I am Rhea Bisaison, and I'll be discussing about the classification of conjunctions. So what is conjunction? A word used to connect clauses or sentences to coordinate words in the same clauses. Are classified as coordinating, subordinating, collocative, and conjunctive adverbs. Coordinating conjunction includes for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so, or fanboys, which joins words, phrases, clauses, or sentences. For example, cup and saucer are make or break. So, the coordinated conjunction here are and or. Another example here is, I like coffee but my wife prefers tea. Another example, here's a small but aggressive dog. Subordinating conjunction, or the subordinators linked to the dependent and independent clause. Subordinating conjunctions mostly appears in the complex sentences when adverbs acting as conjunctions and placed at the beginning of the clause and precedes the main clause, and comma is needed. So here are the other examples or types of subordinating conjunctions. Concession, though, although, even though, while. Reason, because, since, why, in order that, so that. Indicates time, after, by the time, till, while, as long as, now that, until, as soon as, once, when, before, since, and whenever. In the comparison, here is than, whereas, rather than, whether, as much as. In the manners, how, although, as if. And in the condition, unless, if, only if, provided that, even if, in case that, lest, until, assuming that. Relative adjective, whatever, what, which, that, in places, where, wherever. In the comparison, whom, whomover, whose, who, whoever. So I'll read some of the examples. I study because I want a better future. So the subordinating conjunction here is because reasoning that she wants a better future. Another example, he must leave the ball before the clock strikes midnight. So the subordinating conjunction here is before, indicating that she must leave before the clock strikes at midnight. Collocative conjunction are the connectors that comes in pair and connect the parts of the sentence that show equal importance. When two subjects are singular and plural, the subject closest to the verb affects the verb. Sentences that collaborating conjunction have to be constructed in a way that conjoins a parallel, such as joining words of the same grammatical category, noun, verb, adjective, etc. Collaborative conjunction includes as, just as, so, both, and, whether or not, hardly, when, either, or, rather than, whereas, therefore, if, then, not, but, with that, and, not only, but also, since, therefore, no sooner than, whether, or, so, as. So I'll read some of the examples of the sentences that have collective conjunction. Number 1, we'll have both cheesecake and chocolate cake. So the collective conjunction here is both and. Either John or David must have done this mischief. So the corrective conjunction here is either and or. Another example, just as I love films, so does my brother love sport. So the corrective conjunction here is just as and so. And lastly, the conjunctive adverbs. So the conjunctive adverbs are used as linking device between elements or ideas. They denote the local relationship between clauses and sentences. The functions of conjunctive adverbs are either connect and contrast ideas or indicate results. So here are the examples. Connecting similar ideas, besides, likewise, also, furthermore, moreover. Connecting contrast ideas, nevertheless, still, instead, rather, however, nonetheless, conversely, and otherwise. Indicates results, consequently, meanwhile, therefore, thus, accordingly, hence, then, and so. I'll read some of the examples. The students are trained well, therefore they can execute better. So the conjunctive adverb here is therefore that indicates result. Another one, they exerted effort in practicing, consequently they won. So the conjunctive adverb here is consequently indicates result. Another example, he is rich, however, he chooses to live a modest life. So the conjunctive adverb here is however, that indicates connecting contrast ideas.